Greetings, fam. This is Guru Too Cool bringing you another edition of The People's Connection. Hey, I wanted to just bring this to light that there is a petition out, and this petition is to get the White House and get our government to recognize the Black Lives Matter movement as a terrorist organization. This is the shenanigans of white supremacists. They do not want us to affirm and assert that our lives matter. The fact that we use the word black in this phrase scares the daylights out of the white supremacists and why they feel the need and the desire to go out and create stuff like this. So what they do is they turn on their TV sets or look on some of the social media sites and they see a few bad apples and they'll paint the whole organization as such. When they see a few bad apples with the police force, however, they say, "Oh, it's just a few bad apples. It's not all of them." But yet they paint the whole Black Lives Matter movement as one entity in and of itself, and they're all alike. Do you see the shenanigans? This is what white supremacy does, though. And this is what you have to recognize. Recognize it for what it is, the truth. This petition, they were setting out to get 100,000 signatures. As of today, and as of this notice of me doing this video, they have 102,000 signatures. So they have more than enough to get a response from the White House. Whether that happens or not is a whole nother story, and how the White House responds is another story. But to try to say that Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization without even addressing the Ku Klux Klan or the White Knights or the Skinheads and other affiliate groups like that, when you don't address those issues that deal with white organizations that terrorize other people, and there's proof of that, we have a problem. We have a major problem. And you guys don't see just how bad white supremacy is. You don't see how faulty white supremacy is. That's why why we're having so many problems too. Because the white supremacists don't want to face reality. White Americans don't want to face reality. And I'm not going to paint a brush over all white Americans. No. I know there are white Americans who stand tall with us. And I have to say, I appreciate it. I'm happy for that. But at the same time, this is a Black Lives Matter issue. Please, if you're going to lend your support, do so. But make sure you're doing it on the sideline, not trying to be our ringleaders, trying to take over our causes. We don't need that. We've had you guys do that far too long. This is about black folks talking about our issues and speaking on our own issues. We don't need you to do that for us. You know, like how you've been showing up at our funerals and eulogies and taking over. We don't need white Americans to do that for us. We can speak for ourselves. We can articulate what our issues are ourselves. We don't need you to do that. So with all due respect, for those of you who are white and you want to help, please lend a hand. By all means. But do so knowing that we have it under control. If you want to lend some suggestions, by all means, but don't get out there thinking that you're going to run our organizations from this point on. As far as all lives matter, I want to repeat this. If all lives matter, how come my fellow white Americans have not come forward and asked us, do you need help? How can I help? If all lives matter, especially when you're seeing black lives being gunned down. How about in the black communities, though, that you keep pointing your fingers at, talking about black on black crime. How come you haven't asked if we need help if all lives matter? There's some hypocrisy going on. Like I said, hypocrisy is the new democracy. We want to call you on this, white Americans. We want to call you to task. Start lending some support instead of just pointing your fingers all the time. Anyways, this petition, like I said, it's at 102,000 signatures already. This is an insult again to black people. And this is due to the white supremacists of our nation. Because it's white supremacists who come up with things like this. It's white supremacists who come up with things like this. And we need to fight it with every blood, sweat, and tear we have. We need to fight against this. If you appreciate this video, please like it. If you'd like to leave a comment, I appreciate your comments. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'd appreciate it if you did. This is Guru Too Cool bringing you another edition of The People Connection. Peace out.